A councilman is coming out as transgender and a woman of color. Delaware County Councilman Ryan Webb announced that he now identifies as an Indian American woman. Since that announcement, he's received some support, but a lot of backlash, many calling him childish, despicable, even calling for things like execution. In a statement Webb gave to IT-Mate, he says, quote, "It is unfortunate that I cannot simply be given the same space and respect to explore my identity that so many of those targeting me demand for themselves. It's possible I may change my mind down the road. The process of identity exploration is complex, and oftentimes at the end of our personal journey, we end right back where we started." Webb goes on to tell IT-Mate this is just his true, authentic self.
Person Ryan Webb announced publicly on social media that he now identifies as a lesbian woman of color. If he were serious, I'd sing his praises. But instead, I know better.
In none of my jobs in the last 21 years, and that is many, many jobs, would I have been permitted to mock and disrespect my customers.
And if that were true, we would all be proud of you, and no one would be denying your right to do such things and to identify by your heritage. But your open mockery of these communities is insane.
In order to demand for the resignation of Ryan Webb. The posts Mr. Webb made on April 12th were offensive on many levels.
After hearing these complaints, Ryan Webb responded.
I'm being dead serious. You don't get to question me. You do not get to require proof from me. You were part of the movement to help establish these rules and set the bar.
Here to respond is the lesbian woman of color and Delaware County Councilman Ryan Webb. So you say you're a woman of color. What kind of color are we talking about here?
Well, I am, Jesse. First, I want to thank you for having me on here tonight and giving me the opportunity to clear up any misunderstandings. I am identifying as a woman of color due to my extensive Native American history, Cherokee, as a matter of fact. And, very proud of that, very proud.
Are you more Native American than Liz Warren or less?
Well, you know, I don't profess to know the history of Liz Warren, but I think it's pretty consistent that I have Cherokee on both sides of my family. So I think it's enough to self-identify as a woman of color.
Yeah,
yes.
She only had one side, Cherokee, so you probably are more Cherokee than she is. Have you found that now that you are identifying as a lesbian Indian, that your career trajectory is moving in the right direction?
Well, you know, that remains to be seen, Jesse. Some people have really been upset. You know, they've been big mad about it. And, you know, we had a group of individuals show up at our local Delaware County Council meeting to express their fake outrage and, you know, let me know that they thought I should resign. And but recently, the support I've been getting from across the country has been overwhelming. So I haven't really heard much from my fellow Republicans in Delaware County, if anything. Yeah, from across the country and Europe, yeah, I've been getting a lot of good positive feedback requesting that I seek higher office than as the Delaware County Councilman. So we'll see.
Ryan, what actually makes you a lesbian?
Well, you know, I'm glad you asked that question, Jesse. I've been asked that before. The fact that I am a lesbian is that I am identifying as a woman of color.
Got it.
I am continuing to retain my preferred pronouns of he and him. And I am married to my beautiful wife, Brandy. She's running for the Muncie City Council in tomorrow's election. And it makes me a lesbian because I'm completely in love with her. Even though I identify as a woman, we have 6 children together. So I think it more than qualifies.
Okay. So, what happens if you kiss a guy?
Well, you know what? My friends have told me that, you know, if you kiss a guy, the only thing that matters with that is if you giggle or not. So I can't explain if that's true. That's not something that I've ever experienced, but I'll give anyone else an opportunity to experience that for themselves.
All right. Well, I just want to tell you how honored I am because you are the first lesbian Indian that's ever been on Jesse Watters Primetime. So in a way, we're shattering together. Thank you very much and good luck on your race.
I appreciate the time and I appreciate you reaching out and allowing us to clarify and, you know, pave the way for anyone else who wants to identify as anything that they choose. So thank you.
You're a trailblazer and we respect that. Thank you.